my mind, my feelings for a guy who doesn't even fight for me, who doesn't even care about me. You weak. And I can't be next to a man who is weak.
Hey everybody, welcome back to 90 Day Fiance The Single Life. So we are on episode 8 and this is a very crazy episode. So everybody's breaking up and everybody's also on the verge of breaking up, okay? So I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So we're going to start off with Chantel. So her friends and her are getting in the car and right away Chantel says that she loves the area and the mountains and she can see herself living there. I'm like, Chantel girl, you just said in the last episode that you didn't want to live here. Because if I remember clearly, Giannis asked her, so what do you think about living here? And Chantel's like, well, I don't know. So now I'm thinking like while they were kissing, she probably felt the D and that kind of like changed her mind, you know? So Chantel tells us that Giannis invited them to a festival, and with them only having 2 days left in Greece, she needs to know if she can see a potential future with him. So they go to the festival and it looks really fun, and there are people dancing, and the food looks so good, okay? So they meet up with Giannis and they all sit down with him and his friends, and my goodness, was he always that tall? I'm kind of feeling like he's towering over her in that shot. So Destiny asks what the festival is for, and Giannis says it's for the snails, and Chantel's face was literally my face, because what? The snails? But Chantel, I don't know. She's very shook that there's a whole festival for snails and how people cook it. And Giannis' face is like, yeah, people here like to eat the snails. And her face still looks shook. And I'm like, Chantel, stop looking like that. Like, just let the people eat their snails.
That's because a lot of people out here ready to eat snails.
I wasn't told that this is an escargot festival. Oysters are aphrodisiacs. I like oysters. I don't like snails.
Please. Okay, Chantel, like they aren't going to make a festival cater to you, girl. Plus, you said earlier in the episode that you can see yourself living there, so pick up a fork and eat those snails. The face she makes when the snails come is so fucking funny. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. But she's telling Destiny that she didn't want to eat it. And Giannis is looking at her and I'm like, girl, just try it. So he feeds her one and her face looks like she's about to throw up. She later says that she doesn't like it and Giannis kind of looks disappointed in her. I want to say kudos to her for at least trying it. But I think because she already had in her mind that she wouldn't like it, when she actually tasted it, she didn't like it. Like, she already assumed like it wasn't going to taste good when it probably did taste good. We don't know. Well, at least I don't know because I never ate snails before.
Oh, very nice. She made it totally. I'm so sorry. I don't like it.
Ugh, it's so nasty. It tastes like snot.
So Giannis was supposed to give Chantel a kiss for trying the snail, and Giannis genuinely looks like he doesn't want to kiss her. But he gets up and he does it, but it didn't look like he was into it. And Chantel even says like it was a weak kiss. But girl, what did you expect? Like, he's trying to show you his culture and you're not showing any enthusiasm in trying new things. Nobody says you gotta like it, but damn, at least look like you want to try it. So Chantel is upset that Giannis isn't cuddling or holding her in his arms, and she was kind of expecting it when she got to the festival, but I'm like, girl, you guys are eating. Like, you want him to hold you while you're eating? It doesn't make sense. So as the night progresses, Chantel is upset that she is still not getting any affection or attention from Giannis. So she tries to break the ice and asks him what he thinks about the chemistry, and he said that they do have chemistry. And so she asked him if he's shy, and he said that it's not that he is shy, but he just likes to take his time, which is valid. He also said he doesn't like to rush things, which is also pretty valid. But I'm thinking like, he knows that she doesn't have much time in Greece, so I do feel as if he should give her more priority since she will be leaving in 2 days. But Chantel already looks over it and she tries to talk to him again, but he seems distracted with his friends. So she kind of just gives up and says that she's tired of putting in all this effort. And Destiny's like, yeah, you should be, because we're about to leave and he's not giving you any attention. But Destiny also says that it looks like Chantel is more into him than he's into her. And I heard for relationships to be successful, the man has to be more in love with the woman than the woman is in love with him, or they must love each other equally. Because if the woman loves him more than he loves her, then kind of fails. But if you disagree, like, tell me why, because so far what I've seen in like the majority of relationships, women that put their all in, that are with men that simply don't care, it's never successful. But like I said, this is like the majority I've seen. Like, I know the opposite does happen, but it doesn't really happen as much, you know. But Chantel says that she feels like he doesn't like her anymore, which I don't think that's the case. He said he takes things slow, so I truly believe if she was there longer, a relationship could grow, but this isn't the right environment for that to happen. That's why I said that she should have been holding it up instead of trying to find love, you know? Okay, now to Natalie and Josh, okay? So, not gonna lie, their scene had me bawling. I was crying for both Natalie and Josh, okay? I honestly love them both. I don't care. Natalie's a bitch. Natalie likes to guilt people. Natalie only thinks of herself. Selfish. Just, I don't care. I like her, okay? So, right off the bat, Josh is trying to give Natalie a hug, and she's like, no. So, I don't know why. So she's like, no.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, really.
You can give me a hug.
Yeah.
Great.
So they sit down, and my God, it's so awkward between them. And Natalie's eyes look red as if she's been crying. Obviously, she knows what she's coming here for. So Natalie tells Josh everything that she has been feeling and basically said that she's putting in a lot of energy and feels like it has not been enough. And Josh says that he's been trying. And Natalie stops him right there and said that she has never been to his house, and it has been almost 2 years since they've been together, and he still never invited her to his house. And Josh doesn't know what to say at that moment. So Josh is trying to speak, but then Natalie cuts him off again. I'm like, girl, let him speak. My goodness. Like, I know you're upset, but this isn't going to go anywhere if you keep cutting him off like that. So she said that she is a 1 in a million type of girl and she deserves a great man. But I don't know, because I thought Josh was doing a pretty good job, Natalie. Like, to me, it just seems like you two want completely different things, and that's totally fine. So she said that she doesn't want to waste her time for a guy who doesn't even fight or care about her, and then she calls him weak. Natalie, girl, even Josh looks hurt by that comment.
My mind, my feelings for a guy who doesn't even fight for me, who doesn't even care about me. You weak. And I can't be next to a man who is weak.
So in the interview thing, he says that he understands her feelings and emotions and where she's coming from. He says that no matter what happens, he'll still care for her. And all I'm thinking is, this guy has patience. Because if she said that to me, I would have popped her in her face instantly. Like, I don't care, bitch. Damn, maybe I am weak. I'm just so weak to my emotions. I quickly went to violence instead of like talking it out. Okay, so then he asked her if she was okay, and then he says that his life is very complicated and he has a lot of obligations, and that he understands that she needs somebody that can be around more and give her kids and the family that she wants, but he just can't do that. And Annie says that she gives herself and she suffers, and then she says she just has to accept it and leave. And she basically tells Josh that she is no longer interested in seeing him. So Josh is shocked, but I feel like he saw this coming, as he was ready to tell her that he can't give her what she wants. So she tells him that she just wants to be loved, and then he said that he likes her a lot but feels like she needs something different. Natalie says that she does have love in her life, as she loves her life and her mom, but sometimes you don't have to have a man to love. And I'm like, damn, Natalie, you spitting fire, girl. So then it's just so sad. So then she says that men bring her pain and that maybe she is meant to be alone, and that's fine. And I really feel for her, because even though she says it's fine, I still believe that she does want to fall in love and have a family one day. But she looks at Josh with a face of acceptance, and they hold hands, and I'm sorry. Okay, so they hold hands and he kisses it, and it's enough to make a grown man cry. So she has some wisdom at the end, but she says that she is leaving, and Josh looks like he wants a hug, and he even asks her for one, because she honestly looks like she's just about to dip, and then she's just pondering over it. I'm like, damn, girl, it's probably the last time you're going to see him, so just give it to him. But they end up hugging, and I'm like, ugh, it's so sad.
Wait, a hug, please? Mm-hmm. Can I hug you?
So she leaves, and she says that she doesn't know what she's going to do in this country, as she has no one. But I'm thinking she does have Michael, you know, because, you know, mom set up a lunch hangout together with him. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But I just feel like right now she needs to leave LA, because it's like crazy expensive there, or find a job or something to do to get back on her feet again.
And it makes me feel so much terrible, alone in this country with no friends in LA. I have no one. With mom. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh.
So that's where her segment ends. She's just crying at the end. Oh, poor Natalie. This episode was just so sad for me. Well, I know Chantel can get over hers, but Natalie and Josh episode was just so sad. And I'm going to cover Debbie and Veronica in the next episode, which will be posted tomorrow. Let me know some of your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!